I am a producer, director, and editor for Vegas PBS. I've actually had two major projects that I was working on. A project that was called The American Graduate, which focuses on the dropout rate here in Nevada, more specifically Southern Nevada. And we've also just finished up our election season for election 2012 with 7 debates. It's always in our best interest to have the media cover major events such as these two, focusing on whether it be education or Vegas PBS doing debates as I would like to be considered doing debates as a civil service of what Vegas PBS provides for voters. We send out a press release, but if they are major events that we think will affect any of our viewers in Las Vegas, then we will definitely send out the word so the media can cover it. When the press releases usually go out, we send them out to any and all of the major news organizations, news, whether it's print or visual media, and sometimes online bloggers will pick it up as well. We usually look for those media outlets that have credentials. If they're a major affiliate, they are automatically known as a credentialed media outlet. We have had to actually turn away whether they were independent bloggers and or independent newspapers, because they didn't show that they had the correct credentials in order to attend the media event. We look for certain proofs. Do you have a website? Is there a business card? We look for things that we think would be legit. How many press, or any event related items have they attended? And is it well written? So we look for the overall package just to make sure. I've also worked in commercial news for 13 years. There is a difference. News commercial stations are considered to be a commercial television station. Commercial news is considered to be hard news. When they go to interview somebody and they verbally agree to go ahead and use that interview, that's all they need. You've given them a verbal agreement to go ahead and use it. When it comes to public television with Vegas PBS, we have to get the rights on a written form in order to use their likeness. So there is a difference, because when it comes to hard news, it's instant and sometimes it's right then and there, such as the 9/11 incident. Cameras were out everywhere. That's considered to be hard news. You don't have time to get that permission. It's happening in the now. When we do programs such as Vegas PBS, it's planned in advance. We have to get the permission, and we have a hard copy on file for legal reasons. Public television usually stays away from that because it's too controversial. What we may do is we may take that information and just use it as if we think that source is credible, and go do our own investigating. So it's not that we will use that and say that an anonymous source has tipped us. It will be under our investigation. This is what we found. So therefore the credibility lies with us and not an anonymous source. There's a lot of bloggers that are inaccurate. And the other thing is, as a blogger, have respect for other reporters. Don't attack another reporter or try to attack their credibility, because reporters who are more well known have an agency that is behind them, has more credibility than a blogger himself, unless they've built themselves up really. Why attack the source? Why attack somebody that can help you rather than hurt you? As a producer, when we do our research and we actually look on some of these websites that some of the bloggers may have some of that information, we need to know if that person is just a rumor gossip or if they're hardcore factual people who are actually telling a story, how accurate that person is. that person is, if they have a tendency to be inaccurate, then their credibility, they have no credibility whatsoever. Credibility is a huge factor when it comes to producing, whether it be public television or commercial news. If you don't have any kind of credibility, you really don't have a shot at staying in the business. Do your homework and be accurate.